What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Of course, I am your host, Dre Mac. Where today we're going to talk about the Jonathan Majors trial. I didn't get to it yesterday because I had to go to work. So now I'm going to just give you my opinion. I'm going to read some information off the AP. I'm going to give you strictly my opinion. This is actually not going to be a long video. I'm just going to give you some of the thoughts that I'm having with this case because, and I said it on the video on yesterday. I believe this should be dropped, but the only way that this is going to be dropped is by the prosecutor. So I think this should be done and over with, but obviously it's not done and over with. We're still dealing with the aftermath of this thing. I wish it was over. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get to the video and all of that. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant for that. Hopefully, you guys' day is going well. But the real question is, all right. Let's get to the news of the day. We're talking Jonathan Majors new court date. I'm just surprised it's another new court date. Another one, a rollover. If I'm not mistaken, I said I probably called that they were probably going to roll this over or continue to extend it. I know this is, we call it rollover. I'm saying, where I come from, and it's an extension or whatever. But let's get into it because I'm not trying to hold you guys that long. I want to get into it, and let me full screen this so you guys can see it. Now, I will say this. I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Megan Good is here. This is a publicity stunt with this, or this is all PR, whatever." I mean, she's been everywhere with Jonathan Majors. And shout out to Jonathan Majors for that suit. That brother looking good in that suit. It doesn't look like he's getting ready to fight in the civil rights movement or escape from slavery. I really am digging that suit, making good. It's looking amazing as always. And everybody was like, "Yeah, this is a publicity stunt. Why Megan there? Why?" And we look at it right now, and hey, I'm not mad. I think this is really something that is legitimate as far as a relationship. I never felt like that whole, oh, he's just doing this as a PR stunt and all of that. I never job with that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I said job. I never got with that. And the reason why is because why? The girl, the day he got arrested, TMZ already reported that day that the argument started because he was texting another woman. And he's been literally out with Megan literally after all of this is cracked. So I always believe that this was the woman he was texting anyway. This is who he wanted to be with. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. He's walking into court with his lawyer and everything. Um, so let's read. I want to read this. And then again, I'm going to read it and then I'm going to give my opinion on this. And then, hey, that's all. That's all. But it says actor Jonathan Majors' domestic violence trial was postponed until at least September 6th after New York City prosecutors asked Thursday for more time to prepare. Let me stop right there. I'm going to reread that just because I think the first time I read that, like I was Elmer Fudd. But let me read that one more time. Actor Jonathan Majors' domestic violence trial was postponed until at least September 6th after New York City prosecutors asked Thursday for more time to prepare. Now, I'm going to stop it right there because it's a big period. And what do you have to prepare for? I thought you had an ironclad case. This case was supposed to be, you know, the prosecutors versus Jonathan Majors. The man, put his hands on this woman, yada, yada, yada. What do you have to prepare? What argument did you have? I mean, from what I told you guys yesterday, if you watched the video, there's so much evidence that points into Jonathan Majors' favor what are they going to twist and turn to make the trial, which is going to be, the jury, change their mind about what happened that night, especially when you have information that the young lady actually also had probable cause to be arrested as well. So my thing is, what are they trying to pull? Uh I feel like they don't have a case. I honestly feel like that. I don't believe they have a case. And I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Let me continue to read. Majors 33 appeared in court for what was to have been the start of his trial on charges stemming from a March conversation with a woman who says he twisted her arm behind her back, struck her on the head, and pushed her into a vehicle. The woman was treated at the hospital for minor neck and head injuries, including a cut to her ear. Technically, she wasn't treated for a neck injury. This is why you have to have receipts. Again, I said this yesterday. That's why she never had a mark on, according to the body cam footage that was obtained by TMZ. She didn't even have a mark on her neck. They went and treated her for the finger and the laceration or whatever behind her ear. That's what they treated her for. A cut to the ear. You know what I'm saying? But the head and neck injuries, no. It's a finger, you know what I mean? And then the cut behind her ear. Now, remind you, I gave you information on yesterday about the insiders. What the insiders said that they presented from um Miss Chargery, Power Chargery, who is the lawyer for the attorney for Jonathan Majors, excuse me, and they provided proof or evidence to the insider that the woman was called by Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors found the young lady in his closet, locked in the closet, after she threatened to commit suicide. And she was drinking and taking sleeping pills, and he called the police to be on on her behalf. So that is complete, and this is what makes me mad about these stories. All that stuff is completely omitted, just to be able to sell the narrative that this man is a quote unquote criminal. So again, if all of this stuff was to go down, why do the prosecutors need more time to prepare? What they got to prepare for? How are they going to be able to spin to a jury that this young lady who was investigated by the police in Chinatown and Manhattan Police Department, that they had probable cause to charge her, but they didn't want to do it, and they lost the ID card, or it got deactivated or whatever, just to be able to prosecute her as well. But that didn't happen. So to me, there's some fishiness going on, and they should just really drop this. So let's keep it going. Majors is charged with misdemeanors, including assault, and could be sentenced as much as a year if convicted, which he wouldn't have been. The judge has set a tentative trial date of September 6th after prosecutors from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office requested more time for discovery. Again, if you had ironclad evidence, you would have went to trial today to convict him. Obviously, you don't have enough evidence to be able to convict this man, or to be able to prove to a jury that this man has done a crime. Because again, the trial date was set on August the 3rd. So the last time he was in court, I believe, was in June, and we had the August 3rd. You had plenty of time to be able to get your case together. So what else are we doing in this situation that you can't get any of this correct? So you're just telling me that all parts of this is thrown out the window. That you don't have anything enough. So you're just going to throw stuff at the window and see if it sticks. You're going to just throw spaghetti noodles at the window and see if it sticks instead of sliding down, because it's not nothing to hold this on. That's what it's starting to feel like. And unfortunately, I mean, it is. I am glad that Jonathan Majors it doesn't have to deal with being on schedule for movies or anything like that because of the strike, and this is actually helping this case a lot more. But if you really think about it, since that Newsweek article broke that there was a major win in his case, in Jonathan Majors' case, The the New York City prosecutor, they haven't said anything since then. Not a peep, not a word, not a you haven't seen a video from them, not from Chaudhry, not from Prior Chaudhry, the attorney for Jonathan Majors. You have not seen anything or heard anything from the New York City prosecutor's office. Not nothing leaked to TMZ that this man threatened to harm her. Nothing. You haven't heard nothing. But yet they need more time to discover, or for more time for discovery. What I'm discovering is that this thing needs to be thrown out, and Jonathan Majors needs to get back to just living his life, with his beautiful girlfriend making good. That's what I feel. But let me keep reading, and then I'm gonna get into some stuff. So Majors walked out of the courtroom after hearing acknowledging some seated in the gallery. At one point, he bumped his hand to his heart to a woman seated near the door. His attorney, Pyra Chaudhry, said in an email that Majors was unjustly arrested and that it was he who suffered at the hands of his accuser. She said Majors was the real victim in this shameful ordeal, adding that he has had his life, career, and reputation torn apart. Yet he remained unwavering in his determination to be absolved from from this heroin ordeal. God, I can't talk. Majors has starred in movies Creed 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, among other features. We look forward to presenting the full facts and evidence at trial, said Doug Cohen, a spokesperson for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Well, where are those full? I mean, obviously, you don't have enough full facts for this trial because you continue to roll this thing over and roll this thing up. What all the facts that you have against this man? Unless you have body cam footage or anything, what more do you have that has not been said? And you know what hasn't been said in this AP article? All the things that the young lady did to him. See, this is again why me and other YouTubers out there wanted to make sure that you guys were well aware of what goes on out here, especially when it comes to these articles. Now, mind you, if you go back and watch the video on yesterday, I told you guys about the information about the young lady and everything that they found at her house, the witnesses, the maintenance man, the bartender, the driver. All of these people play a factor in what happened that night. I'm not talking about what happened before then. What happened that night that led to domestic violence, that she said, I don't know what happened to me 19 times. See, those are the things, that the AP and a lot of other major news outlets omitted. They never tell, well, he did have evidence. He came, to the Insider, and gave evidence in an article to the Insider about how he was innocent. And these are the things that happened in that article. So the reader can be able to read this and be able to paint a narrative that shows both sides. This just shows the victim. It doesn't tell her name. It doesn't tell, which is already public knowledge. It doesn't tell what he did afterwards. Well, that he went and filed a complaint, and they had charges that could have been brought against this young. You see, none of that is in there. That's why you got to be careful, and that's why me and other YouTubers have been constantly on this case, giving you both sides of the information, because the reason why we keep reiterating about what happened with Jonathan Majors and the evidence for him is because publications, mass media, the ones you read, we hear, always admit what the other side of the coin is, and they always paint victim and accuser. But if we know the story correctly, it sounds like Jonathan Majors was more of a victim than the accuser. So this is the reason why we bring you information like this, and again, my whole thing is that You broke it down for Jonathan Majors basically to have assault charges. So what it is, it's assault. Oh, no, not. It's more a harassment charge because you can't prove, because now of the evidence that TMZ obtained, that the insider obtained, that the woman went to go kick it afterwards. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Nobody's getting an ass whooping and then go kick it afterwards. You're not going to go up to the club, steal your dude. Now, mind you, he just, what did it say? Let's go back to, let me go back to what it said real quick that he did to her, according to the AP. It now it said the woman says he twisted her arm, which is new because that hasn't been in any other information that he read, but this is the AP Associated Press. Twisted her arm behind her back, struck her on the head, and pushed her into a vehicle. That's exactly what was said. He basically grand theft out of her, did a move that a cop, that sound like stuff cops do, where they put your hand behind your back. It's a former correction officer, so we learned this. Put your hands behind your back, but bop your head down and shove you in the car. Sound like cop stuff. Doesn't sound like something, honestly, a normal human being wouldn't do that. Like, unless you're, trained military, trained police, MP, or something like that. You're training in the art of, you know, police takedowns. But where is the evidence? What was the evidence of this? If you can find me the evidence of this to counter what Jonathan Majors has already, his attorney already produced, then you got me. And again, I've said this before. I have no dog in the fight. I have no dog in the fight. Jonathan Majors is not my cousin, even though we share big lips, big old nose. Not my cousin. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I will swap places with him. And then I'll be with Making Good, not him. But that ain't reality. That's me living with the reality stone in my hand. But still, where is the information that proves without a shadow of a doubt this man did what they accused him of doing? I don't see it. I don't think they have a case. And they're just biting. All they're doing right now, to me, and it's the honest to God's truth, they're wasting taxpayers' dollars. The city of Manhattan got other things to think about besides the prosecutor got a hard on for Jonathan Majors, it sounds like. And then for them not even wanting to, the judge didn't even want to um hear the information that he had to that Jonathan Majors' attorney provided. They kept it sealed. Said good luck at trial, but we're gonna seal this up. We not. Well, good luck to you, buddy. Two thumbs. I hope you do. I hope you win. That don't sound like a setup to y'all. That don't sound fishy or weird to y'all. Because it's due to me. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I feel like in this particular case, you know. But again, if this wasn't Jonathan Majors, and I want you guys, before I wrap this up, again, I wasn't going to go long. I went, about an hour talking about this, so I wasn't going to go long today. But just think about this. If this wasn't Jonathan Majors and he was Joe Blow from wherever, right? And this wasn't like a celebrity, what do you think would have happened in a case like this? If and again, if Jonathan proves his innocence, right, and he has all the information that proves his innocence, if he wasn't Jonathan Majors, he was just a normal dude who proved all his innocence. But we're gonna continue to roll. We need more evidence. We need more stuff to convict you. This ain't enough. We need a lot more. Oh, your documents, you have your evidence. We're gonna seal that up. We're not gonna deal with that. But good luck to you, buddy. You're going to trial. This don't sound right. And this is something that a lot of men, especially the ones of the darker hue, go through. All right. This is your man, Dre Mack. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully everything goes well with Jonathan Majors. Again, If something else pops up, I will make a video about it. But again, thank you guys for popping into an episode of the Dre Max Show. This is really short because I gotta go. I'm going to go. I'm on the radio today. I got invited to be on 100.1 in Kansas City. A good friend of mine asked me to come through and the the show today. So get ready to go do that. So I got to get ready and all of that. But guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. Don't forget to comment. I had a lot of good feedback from the video that I did yesterday. So continue to hit that comment section. If you're watching this on the replay, you know what you need to do. And if you got this far, I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. You already know what it's time for. And if you don't know, you'll know now.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, gotta wrap it up. Also, I want to tell you about the giveaway. It's still giveaway going on, trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. Dre without the beard. Go ahead and tell them what they could win. What's up? This your man Dre Mac. Want a chance to win a little bit of my money?
Got my money?
Well, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You know why? Because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, if you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, you will actually have a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Message.
Again, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Want a chance to win? All you got to do is do that, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully, you're the winner. And again, that is a promotion that I'm running once I hit 2,000 subscribers. So continue to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you're new, if you're discovering for the first time, I'll talk about comic book movies, comic books, movie news, the whole nine. Baby, come to me. I got you. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here, man. Again, thanks so very much for tuning in to the Dre Max Show. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend, man. Where's my outro at? Let me get out of here. If you came to this part of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you want to get a little bit more personal with me, make sure that you follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher.